Goldberg's WWE 24 special that aired after Monday Night Raw is a total runtime of 56 minutes, a little closer to 57, but it gives you a really good behind-the-scenes look at Goldberg. It's not the Goldberg you would think. This is Bill Goldberg. Goldberg, which is a father and in-ring performer, pretty much only to show his wife and his son what he's known for. Now, going behind the scenes into this, we get to see how the contract signing for the first Brock versus Goldberg match happened, and going into it, he really did not think that him versus Kevin and the Mania match was actually going to happen. It was 100% supposed to be a one-off, and he said that due to how great he felt afterwards and his son's reaction, he said that he had to do it for himself. He had to give his son a couple more matches to see what Goldberg really was like. Throughout this entire documentary, you get to see him training for his matches, and it's more based on him and his son than really anything else. They show him playing football, him behind the scenes, and him trying to get himself back into the Goldberg standard. All he did was kept saying how he would train 3 times a day, he wouldn't sleep, he was trying to eat to build muscle, but he had to make his cardio better, and he really took you behind the scenes of what it's like to be a wrestler, instead of really the storyline to the WrestleMania match. For me, not being a Goldberg fan really of his work, just never really was, to watch this WWE 24 special is actually really enlightening. I'm still not going to say I'm a fan of his work in the ring, but I think everyone should definitely check this out because this shows you a side of Goldberg that you've never really seen before. And even though it's an hour long, there's not really much to talk about because the Goldberg special is just really him being a father and him just saying like he hasn't done this in forever and that he's training really hard. And I think the most shocking thing in the entire 24 episode is when we see The Undertaker. And you don't really realize it's The Undertaker at first because they did a backside view and he had a beanie on, he didn't have the long hair, he had some weird Hawaiian shirt on. And he just asked Taker, you know, what do you do when you go to WrestleMania, like any, you know, input from me? And he was like, just take it all in, man. Just take it all in. And going into the other 2 matches, he said that he had to psych himself up and that he was really stressing himself every single part of the day to make sure he was perfect. But going into WrestleMania, he was like, last match I'm ever going to have. Pretty much know this. And I'm doing this for my son. So, win, lose, or draw, I did it. I showed him what Goldberg is. And now everyone gets to see me one last time. I think that was a really great way to end it. I mean, even though I didn't really show much after WrestleMania, I kind of cut off with him walking up the ramp. I think this is definitely going to be intro into his Hall of Fame this year. Otherwise, I don't really see why they would put it out other than if they were going to put it out closer to WrestleMania season. But I think this is a hint of him going into the Hall of Fame. And also, it's just a really cool thing to see a legend come back and how he changed his moniker from 2003, well, 2004 when he left, and how he said that all he did was want redemption. Him versus Brock, because everyone knew when that match happened in WrestleMania 20, they were both leaving, the crowd hated them, but now going to WrestleMania 33, they both knew that Goldberg and Brock were there, and that they weren't leaving anytime soon, so they actually got to have the match they wanted to 13 years ago. Overall, I suggest everyone to watch this WWE 24, especially if you're a fan of Goldberg, or just kind of like finding out what superstars are when they're not on the cameras. 24 is actually really great to me. I give this one a 5 out of 5, especially for the network. It's a great show to watch. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, because as always, more to come.